And welcome back to the One Piece Doc Podcast with me, Mr. Six, and
Eric. And this week we're going to talk about the Boa Hancock and her devil fruit. The Boa Hancock. The one and only.
What is this part of a series or something?
It's kind of part of a series. Yeah, we've been doing a devil fruit series. We've done the pawpaw fruit, and we've done Gecko Moria's shadow fruit.
What do we call this?
What do we call this? This is got to be the devil fruit.
If anybody is listening,
devil fruit
comment
series.
down below. What should we name this series?
Yeah, let us know.
It's kind of a plain vanilla name right now. But, yeah, just give us your thoughts.
And
all right. So, yeah, like Eric said, we're going to be doing the Maramara no Mi. So, you want to give us a little background on that?
So the Maramara no Mi is the love fruit, and if you've watched the series to date, you know that Boa Hancock is the owner of it right now. She has the ability to petrify people either by touching them or by shooting these love animations through the air at people. If they hit you, they turn you into stone. She can kind of blow those at you. She can fuse her hockey into them and inflict pain, but also just to shoot it out. There is resistance to it, but you have to cause or inflict pain on yourself, or you have to have some sort of willpower. There's been some characters like Vice Admiral Momonga who's happened to resist it, I think. And then Doflamingo, Crocodile over at Marineford, they also were able to resist being turned to stone. So that's kind of the basics of the fruit.
And wasn't that one of your top fruits?
Yeah.
In our we have some forever lost episodes that we spent so much time recording.
So much
and time. Our audio was really messed up, so we can't, we couldn't even salvage it.
Yeah, I was kind of slightly mute in the video.
But yeah, I was just talking to myself.
Yeah,
and responding.
He's like talking to a ghost.
But but yeah, just a little insight to that Forever Locked Away episode. One of Eric's top 3 devil fruits was the Maramara no Mi, and
it's a solid one.
I mean, yeah, if you are attractive,
which
right?
I obviously said I felt like I was attractive. I was like, I'm pretty attractive.
Don't mislead our viewers.
They don't have to see me.
Or listeners.
They'll never know who I am. But I am a very, very attractive person.
Yeah, don't mislead them.
I'm not bad.
Yeah. False advertisement.
We're gonna get sued for this.
Don't mislead them. Yeah, but yeah, no. Yeah, no. It's a very. I mean, it's a paramecia fruit, right? And this series is definitely geared towards paramecias because they're a lot more. There's a lot more things you can do. Yeah. I mean, they're not as straightforward as a Logia or a Zone. I mean, which are cool on their own right, but here you get to play around with them a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I mean,
there's different types of paramecia too.
So with the Maramara no Mi, how I've remember it and seen it throughout the story, you definitely have to be lucky. To be attractive and to have this fruit.
Yeah, that's why it'd be perfect if I had it.
Anyways, but yeah, no, it's. But if you don't have those things, then what if you're just
trash.
You're just what was that one CP9 guy's name that fought Sanji?
Oh,
he had the noodle guy. No, Noodles.
Oh, the Noodles. I don't
remember
know
you just had that really messed up face.
It would be so good.
Oh my god, the fish riders.
No, Fushiboku of the CP9, the egg-looking guy that fought Frankie with the hair.
No, he didn't fight Frankie. He fought Sanji.
I'm talking about the guy with the hair.
Oh yeah, that guy too. Yeah,
he wasn't very attractive looking. Or
I can think of other characters that.
What about an early Usopp with a big nose?
Well, I mean, he had.
He looked like a human, so he has that going for him.
Is it No, it's not Koina, right?
Koina.
Yeah, it is Koina.
Zoro's girl?
No, not Quina. Oh my gosh, the girl that his childhood friend. Remember?
Yeah.
So that'd be the only one that might be attracted.
Turn his only person he loves to stone.
Exactly.
Other than the Straw Hats. But she has to be attracted. And what if she wasn't attracted to him physically? What if she's just attracted to him mentally? Do you still get turned to stone?
That I'm attracted to your personality.
But no, it's a pure thing. Like, look, Luffy is attracted to Boa's personality and her status. And
I don't know. If he would say like attracted, but like more as like a friend. Yeah, like a friend, but not like not like in a friend, affectionate in a friend way, but not anything more than that. Okay,
so attraction and drawn to are different things.
Wait, where are you getting drawn from? Did that say in that? Did it say that in the wiki you just read?
No.
Oh.
I just mean Luffy just hangs out with her. He doesn't have to even deal with her.
I mean, people are drawn to Luffy, but you know they don't probably find him attractive.
Luffy doesn't. He's not really super drawn to her. He just is around, and she just happens to be there, and able to help him.
Yeah.
And he uses her for her meat. Literally, her meat, like her actual food.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
I'm sorry. I mean, there wasn't many places you could have led me there.
Yeah, there's either talking about meat, which I was, or the fact that she's meaty in all the right places.
Okay. I'm gonna cut that out. Oh my gosh. Okay. But
we're talking about a cartoon character as if it's sexual or something.
Oh, well, I mean, Oda.
Oomph.
Yeah, Oda's not very good at giving women variety.
No, they all look.
It's always like two extremes.
Is it the Nico Robin characters or characters that look like?
No, it's like either like
Nami.
It's like his, super exaggerated features, or it's just like an old grandma.
If they're pretty characters, they look like Nami or Robin, and if they don't look like them, they do look like random old grandma mermaid.
Yeah,
from the tracks.
Oh,
or Dadan.
I wish I was better at
grandma
names.
Mermaid.
Gosh.
Yeah.
It's funny because I used to work at a bank, and my whole job was based on
personal.
recognizing people's names. Yeah, and being personal. But someone would tell me their name, and I'd totally forget.
Me too.
But you just get really good.
What's your name again?
Mr. 5? Mr. 7?
Mr. 4?
Yeah.
Mr. 4. Sounds better.
I'd just say, hey, you.
Hey, you.
Yeah.
Mr. 6.
But, okay, so I think we had a lot of fun with that. So let's talk strategy.
How would you use this?
I mean...
How would I use it? I would use it.
Okay, let's preface this that let's say 75% of the people, and I'm being generous, 75% of the people that you encounter would say either you're handsome, or someone of the opposite sex is oh, okay, he's attractive, right? And then that would be enough to turn you. So we'll use that as all right, and then the other 25% are people like Shanks or Yonka, or someone that's not gonna be easily
it's a fodder killer.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're a top dog and you're trying to fight Big Mom or Kaido with this, Big Mom and Kaido only want one thing. They're the top dogs anyways. How are you gonna use this against them? You're not gonna be able to shoot them with your love rays.
No. Well, no.
But you can still punch them and turn them to stone with your fist.
I'm just trying to set our rules for our strategy, our strategy talk. So, so yeah, the Big Mom, like you were saying, and Kaido would be in that 25%. Everybody else fodder, or that's your attractiveness level is what I'm saying. So you can actually use the fruit.
Okay, so if you have less than able to attract 75% of people, this is not the fruit for you. Sorry.
I don't know. We didn't do a PFF, statistical analysis on
what's
on the rate of success of the Mariner.
We can do some statistics here, but Boa Hancock is considered the most beautiful woman in the world.
Yeah,
of One Piece.
It'd be interesting, and maybe this would be a thought for another video, but I don't like. No, it's not like that because people can like pick your fruit, but like I guess like that like destiny kind of thing where it's like some people are meant to eat certain fruits or like a certain fruit would pop up right like right next
right
to
in front of you
near you because
it's
the person
it's
that like
into the storyline with a pen.
I know but I mean like Boa.
Yeah,
like getting
she's so
getting
beautiful.
the Marimar out of all the fruit. She could have got the chop fruit, or the jacket fruit.
Oh.
She would like she'd be.
Ooh,
I mean, she'd probably be very powerful
me.
still.
She could wear me all day.
Oh my god! You mean you'd wear her?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I'd wear her all day.
God, we respect women here. At least I do.
I do. I totally
do.
I do. She's a very attractive lady. I would definitely be turned to stone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Waifu material. A+ waifu.
So, okay, I'm gonna put us back on track. So,
do it.
So if I had that fruit, I mean, like breaking it down, you can, like you said, you can kind of do like, you can space, right? You can have like, you can attack from a distance with your love arrows,
which can be imbued with hockey to inflict damage.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, like it's pretty badass.
So even if you're not,
I mean,
using it to turn the stone, you can still hit them with it.
But would you be able to?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess like the turn the stone part is the like attractiveness, but like the arrow part would be like
you're taking like your aura, which is like it's hardness, and you're throwing it at someone using your devil fruit. Your devil fruit is like a projection, and you're putting your aura on the projection to shoot it at a person like Big Mom.
Yeah, yeah.
To, if not hurt them, to distract them in some way.
So I mean, if you would be able to use that. Like use the fruit in that way, I guess it wouldn't be completely useless if you're, not seen as attractive.
Yeah, so you could still hurt someone using it that way, but you'd have to have hockey if you want. But you'd have to have hockey to be in a top tier category, anyways.
Yeah,
like, you can never just fight without hockey.
Yeah,
your devil fruit helps, but.
And I mean, like the turn the stone part. That's. I don't know. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay, the reverse. If I'm like fighting someone that has the Marinumi and I was able to not be able to be turned into stone, you would just have to. I mean, okay. So if they hit you, does it even matter if you find them attractive?
They hit you?
Because did she ever hit Luffy?
She tried to turn him to stone.
No, she tried. She did a beam, right?
I don't think she's
ever. But she
never
never physically touched him, because that's the. I mean, in other characters,
when she has touched the pacifistas, they turn to stone.
Yeah, and I mean they're robots, so they shouldn't be able to be.
But
so
she can turn things to stone that she touches, though.
So yeah, that's where I'm going towards. Yeah, so like, you just have to not be able to. Physically contact her.
The love beams will turn you to stone if you are attracted, but if she touches you, regardless of your attraction, it will turn you to stone.
Right.
So she has a very powerful fruit. It's really OP if you think about it.
Yeah, she just has to, touch you and you turn to stone.
And what if she knew karate or something and she was really quick and she poked you in your eyeballs? Boom, you're blind. That fast. That's pretty OP.
I'm trying to think of like what fighting style would be more like, because I mean, you don't have to hit hard like
Chinese karate, Muay Thai.
You mean like kung fu or
kung fu? Yeah, kung fu. Chinese kung fu. Wing Chun. I just that what comes to mind. History Strong Disciple Kenichi, the Chinese Kempo.
Yeah.
The short guy with the hat.
Yeah.
That guy, I love that.
That was a good series.
It's a great series.
That series had to be like do like a rush ending. Yeah. But
it was a good one. You guys should all watch it. Go check it out.
Or
it's
on
Manga
read
Panda
it
or Gemini's Box. I don't know if it's on Gemini's Box, but definitely Manga Panda.
But if you can afford it, buy the volumes. I don't know if those volumes are.
Buy the volumes.
I don't know if those volumes. I don't know if they have.
I don't know if they're sold in America as often because of the content being as robust as it is.
Berserk.
Berserk is sold, but yeah, you might buy it on Amazon. It's pretty
Yeah.
solid. But let's.
I mean, only if you're able to afford it. You know.
But let's get back to the love fruit, the Maranomi.
So yeah. So you know, what'd be interesting is if you had a weapon, and you can make that weapon. It's like, so you didn't have to physically touch someone. But like, let's say you had like a staff, you know, something that's like a distance weapon.
I feel like that would work too.
So like you hit like you feel like you're fighting Zoro pre time skip pre, pre hockey, and you hit his sword, and then that starts to turn the stone. Would that work?
I feel like that'd be
so.
That'd be like an awakening almost, where you could shatter people's weapons.
Okay, so yeah, then let's talk about the awakening. And then that would be the awakening, right?
Yeah, you'd be spreading your thing from yourself to someone else, kind of affecting your environment. You think that would be true?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, and like,
what if there was 2 levels to awakening? Maybe we've only seen 1 level of awakening so far. Maybe one awakening is like your environment. The other half is like enhancing your devil fruit to use it in creative and interesting ways.
Well, I mean, that's what the awakening is.
Well, yeah, but like we're talking about Luffy's devil fruit like that.
Oh yeah, so check
what
that
if
out.
One's like that? Yeah, check out our Luffy video. It's really
Luffy
good.
Awakening.
Yeah, it's fun.
And we're not just saying that because we made it, but we're saying that because we made it.
Yeah, we're absolutely saying that because we made it, and we love talking about stuff. And
we're just like
super
egotistical.
Yeah. No, we're just joking around here. But no, check it out. So it's fun.
So okay, so we're talking about awakening, and like, and if you haven't watched that video, go watch it. But in there, like, I make the argument that if basically if you produce something, if your devil fruit produces something like a Doflamingo, then awakening could, like, most likely would be, or a part of it would be like affecting the external forces, or external, like your external environment. Sorry, like how he started turning the rubble to string. Yeah. So, but like with like a zone, they don't produce anything. They don't, or like they are just, or like a buggy, like he doesn't produce anything. He affects himself. Zones affect themselves.
He just uncuttable.
So like yeah, like dude, I just figured out. Oh yeah, well, we'll save that for we'll do a buggy video.
A buggy.
I just had some ideas for that, but
uncuttable.
So but anyways, going back to that, like but the zones enhance themselves. So that's what I was thinking about with Luffy in that video. So go check that out. But going back to the Mara or the love fruit. So she does affect external, but it's not, but she affects living things. So yes. What if she had like a Kuma thing, right? Like, you know how like the paw, he can make the paws expand, right? Or like, you know, like room expands. What if she just had a big heart? It sounds silly. It sounds silly when I think about it, but like a big heart, and she does like her own like room. Like, I mean, of course it'd be like a certain distance, and whoever's in there, whether they find her attractive or not, and whatever's living would just turn the stone. That'd be an awakening.
Yeah, she could.
Unless you have like, you know, some type of hockey, or, you know, or maybe it doesn't have to be like a room, or maybe it's like how, like Doflamingo, when he stepped on the ground, things just started turning the string, right? And then she just kind of sends that out.
So what you're saying is like she could create, she can change her environment to be like the purest love, and then create like a bubble out of her love, and that love literally cause people to turn to stone.
Exactly.
I like it. Taking your own love and giving it to people, turning them to stone with your love. Maybe it's just the opposite. Instead of making people love you, if you just start loving the world, your level of fruit gets that much more powerful.
You just got all philosophical on us.
Yeah. I like it.
Just love the world, man.
Just love everybody, and your fruit and your power, it would be endless.
Exactly. That's a good message.
Yeah.
Is there... oh, yeah. So, there's not really, like, a whole lot of strategy with this fruit, like how we were talking about with the pawpaw fruit, or, like, a shadow fruit.
Not really.
Like, yeah, because it's just, like, more like... It's more, like, combat-ish. Like, but, yeah, so I think, Like for me, it's like if you can like if you're fighting with a weapon like a staff or like a sword or whatever, and then that weapon become because like a weapon is
extension
if you,
yourself.
Exactly, if you master a weapon, it's an extension of yourself. So, but then your devil fruit would seep into that weapon, and then whatever you touch, if they're attracted to, it turns whatever it hits to stone. But so I would say
it's kind of like a zone then in a way. It just enhances your fighting.
But you're affecting other things outside yourself, turning stuff to stone.
It enhances your fighting in the way a zone would enhance your fighting, but it is affecting things way differently. Like a zone is affecting you. This is affecting your surroundings a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that.
Dang, I had a thought and I just lost it.
This is like a transmuter sort of devil fruit.
You definitely need something. Like, this isn't a devil fruit that, like, if you were just isolated by yourself on an island, that it would... I mean, with no animals.
Could you imagine Bella Betty plus the love fruit together? Bella Betty could convince people to love you, and then you could turn them to stone.
I thought she just, like, increased your willpower.
Yeah, but what if I thought hers was more of, like...
She uses it for Boa... And then it makes other people like, track.
What if she was? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it could go. I don't know. We need to know more about that devil fruit.
Yeah. Man, I had a good thought and I just can't remember it. It's
you need to remember it.
I know.
For the fans.
Oh yeah, so like I was saying, it's I don't know if it's my thought was along the lines of this. Maybe I'll remember. Maybe I won't. But like, yeah, it's not a fruit that you can, like, if you're just by yourself, it'd be useful. Because like a Luffy or like a Doflamingo with the strings or like a mochi fruit, something that produces something or affects yourself. It's like you need other living things that are attracted to you, or just other living things for your devil fruit to work. Well, I guess the arrows, but you'd have to have like hockey or something.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know the physics of those arrows too.
They're probably just the devil's soul, the devil's will. Like hockey, they're like the devil's hockey. It's like a special type of spirituality that you can project outside yourself. That's what I see like devil fruits as in One Piece. They're like versions of souls that have been imbued with powers.
Well, I could see like. You know how like she stopped those cannonballs and then turned them to stone? I guess she does affect stuff with those arrows. So I guess like it's what defensive. I was saying wasn't really as but like you just make a concrete path with your arrows.
Yeah, and maybe you could just turn the world to stone around you, the water.
Dang.
Walk on everything. Pick up that stone and throw it at people. Stone them to death.
That is not cool.
Yeah, it's horrible.
But anyways, we're turning away from that.
Yeah.
And do you have anything else to say about the Maranomi? I think I said everything I wanted to say other than that one thing I can't remember. Maybe like if I remember it, I'll put it down in the comments.
Yeah. I think that the Maranomi, it's still pretty OP just because you can turn people to stone. If you are...
Oh... I remember, but finish.
If you're Boa Hancock and you're attractive, you can turn more people to stone. But when you're fighting, you can also turn people to stone, like when you touch them. So like, there's like multiple ways that you can turn someone into stone. All you have to do is either come into contact with them or touch them. I feel like that's pretty OP. You can infuse your hockey into it. I think that if you had high levels of observation hockey, you might also get to understand how other people feel, and that would even make this further.
Oh, so you pick your battles, like who you want to face, because you'll know who's like,
Yeah. So you could say, you're
gonna get an assessment like, oh, I can just hit them from a distance, or I actually have to go in on this fodder character.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
But yeah, I think there's some capabilities to it.
Okay.
So solid overall devil fruit.
So I was saying like, because I was thinking like counters. If like, let's say it's like the awakening we said, like it doesn't matter if you're attractive or not, or like you have they have like some type of weapon that can also turn you to stone if it touches you.
Mm-hmm.
The counter to that would be what has been introduced already in the most recent Wano arc is the Ryu.
Yeah.
The invisible
Projection.
armor. So when you're blocking, you would need to have that in order. And then like all the Yonkos would be able to, I'm assuming,
use Ryu.
Be able to use Ryu. Maybe not Blackbeard. I mean, I'm sure Blackbeard uses hockey, but like
sure to some degree. He's not a hockey specialist though.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's
been 2
fruits.
years.
He got devil fruits.
Yeah.
Who's gonna teach him hockey?
We'll see.
Scott Gabon. He's an evil guy.
But
the guy from Stampede. Did you watch that? He was on Goldie Rogers' crew.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and he was supposedly a strong guy.
So,
or as strong at the time, but now a strong guy.
Now you made me lose my thought because you kept going on a tangent.
I'm sorry. You're talking about.
So. Yeah, we just kind of got off a tangent. Who would have Ryu or like Ryu. That invisible armor? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say was, that'd be the counter to the Mara feat.
Solid counter, but yeah, hockey is the counter to devil fruit in general.
Yeah, I mean, but it depends on how powerful your hockey is compared to how powerful that person's or your opponent's devil fruit and or hockey.
I wonder if you could
and infused with hockey.
I wonder, you know how in like Hunter x Hunter,
I never watched Hunter x Hunter or read it.
Well, you know how? Okay, just imagine this: if you haven't read it, and if you have watched Hunter x Hunter, then
oh my gosh,
there's Nin in that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But there's special types, and one of the types is the ability to hide your presence. Say in One Piece, you could use your observation hockey, but you could modify it in a way to hide your presence with it, so that you become invisible to other people's observation hockey.
I think that's a topic for another video.
Yeah, but then
a good thought.
Yeah. I think that's one of our next videos. So tune in next time.
So
for a video like that.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a good discussion.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any like creative ways that you'd use the Mara no Mi, or if you agree with or disagree with any of our thoughts on the Mara no Mi's awakening,
no one can disagree with us. That's not how this works. We make videos.
They can disagree with you.
Yeah.
But they agree with me.
And you can disagree with 6. But you can disagree.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
anyways. So yeah. So we're gonna be. So yeah, that's the video. Okay, so. But that was a good video, right?
It was a great video. I enjoyed the video.
Or not video, podcast.
Podcast.
We don't edit. We don't. We don't.
So
nobody's got time for that.
You enjoyed the podcast, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, you can find us on Instagram at onepiece.doc.podcast, and also don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is Mr. Six and
Eric, and we are out of here.
We'll see you back at the dock.